Unless you're fortunate enough to have a high-level coach with you out on court every time you practice, you need to learn how to become your own coach. So what I'm going to do in this video is give you one very simple bit of advice that's going to enable you to coach yourself more effectively so you can develop a better technique. Hopefully you find the video helpful. If you do, it'd be great if you give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel before, it's always much appreciated if you could do that as well. So when you're trying to improve any of your techniques, it's really important that you focus your practice sessions and prioritize addressing the limiting factors, the underlying problems. Now, I'm not going to go into that in this video. Instead, I'm going to leave a link to a masterclass down in the description that's going to help you to figure out what it is that you should be working on. Because what I want to focus on in this video is how you actually coach yourself once you've identified the thing that you need to work on. And what you need to train yourself to do is give yourself positive instructions rather than negative instructions. This might sound like a really small thing, but when you understand how the brain processes information and learns, it becomes very important. So what I mean by this is, say I've identified that I need to improve my spacing on my forehand. I have a habit of getting too close to the ball, and because of that, it's preventing me from using optimal biomechanics and developing this inside-out swing path that we would see from a lot of high-level players. So I need to fix the spacing. That means I need to prioritize that within my practice. So whether I'm working on a ball machine, rallying with a practice partner, a coach is feeding me, I am just thinking about trying to fix this problem with spacing. There are different ways that you can explain what to do to yourself. One of them is positive and one of them is negative. And most people make the mistake of using negative coaching cues. So in this example, what might happen is I hit a shot and I go, "Oh, Richard, you suck. You got too close to the ball. Stop getting too close to the ball." And then the coach feeds me the ball, or my partner feeds me the ball, and I'm going, "Okay, Richard, don't get too close, don't get too close." And over again, I'm saying the word close. So my brain has to process the positive version of that. I'm saying close over and over again. So that's actually going to cause my brain to want me to move closer to the ball. Instead, just a very simple change, you should say, right, I need to create more space. I need to be further away from the ball. I need to have a greater distance from the ball. Now you're giving yourself a positive instruction that your brain can use. So the ball is coming towards me. Okay, stay further away from the ball. Okay, keep your distance from the ball. These are positive instructions that when my brain processes that positive information, it's going to get me to do the thing that I'm trying to do. So it sounds very simple, but it can make a massive difference. And I highly encourage you to get out there and kind of incorporate this within your practice. So whatever it is that you're focusing on, there's a way to do this. So say I have a tendency to lift my head. I have to resist the temptation to go, "Oh, Richard, you suck. Stop lifting your head. You're an idiot. Stop lifting your head," saying it over and over again. And instead I go, "Okay, right, I want to watch the ball through to contact and keep my head still for a moment or two after contact." That was a bit lengthy and wordy, but just some kind of positive instruction that your brain can then act on that can bring you closer to what you're trying to do rather than giving you the exact opposite of what you want to do. So hopefully that makes sense. Small thing, but can make a big difference. Give it a try and see how you get on. So hopefully that makes sense. Very simple concept, but it can make a massive difference. So get out there on court, give it a try, and let me know how you get on. Of course, if you have any questions about how to apply this stuff or have any comments, leave them in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.